who should get on with this. He's looking to see if Beastrom will help him. Might be at his limit. Marc Soler just rolling around at the back of that, and at the moment it's looking like it's going to come back, but there's daylight between Tom Gloag. Tom Gloag is the last of those riders. At the moment, Javier Romo is riding this perfectly, just following the likes of Remy Rochas and Oscar Onley at the front, but it's got a very climby general classification focused field to the front end of this before we come back. But if it replenishes, brings back the likes of the fast finishing Narvaez and
there's a little
Corbin Strong and others
there. Narvaez is just there, bottom of the screen now, but there's a little split within that group.
This is Afonso Uelio, again, a Portuguese rider who attacked in the middle of the climb yesterday. He looked good. Don't tell me something crazy has happened and Phil Bauhaus is maybe still in there. You never know, Adam. We haven't even mentioned Bauhaus, have we?
No, I don't think he'll be in there if they're riding like this on the front, no.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
They'll be wanting to keep it a little bit easy in what they are doing. I think with the splits in the group, they're just trying to make it hard at the minute. You can see there, just keep rotating, but...
Yeah, he's trying to encourage them. Chris Harper again, yeah. This is maybe he's answering my call. I have felt it the last couple of days, Adam. Chris Harper needs to be freed from this Jayco Alula team, and he's freeing himself at the moment. Good move by Harper. And so far, we've been seeing him do this to set things up for Plapp, but maybe this is about him himself today. Obviously got the form. Taken with him, Sven-Erik Beastrom again.
I think that might be Finn Fisher-Black chasing in the background from Red Bull as well.
Yeah, if we zoom out, let's see how big the gap is for these two. When Harper chooses to go in this race, he's got a lot of poke about him, hasn't he? Really opened up that gap pretty quickly there as well. Trying to go across to them is Patrick Conrad. Patrick Conrad is high on general classification. And there we go. Immediately, Conrad is, where is he on GC now? Third. And immediately, the Oka jersey himself covering. This is a proper general classification fist fight right now at the front.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that if you see an opportunity, take it, but don't kill yourself doing it. Because of all these constant attacks, there'll be riders that are going up the road. So for the GC riders, they really do have to keep an eye on one another in terms of where the GC rivals are. And for Romo, he really does have to keep an eye on it because he hasn't got too many teammates around him at the minute.
Well, I don't think he's got any, Adam. He is covering everything himself at the moment. He's just closed down Pablo Torres, which he doesn't necessarily need to do, but it's nervous riding, I think, by the Oka leader Wera at the moment. Romo is, jumping on everything that moves currently. 7.5k to go, just over. Chris Harper's still clear.
Yeah. UAE bringing back these two by the looks of things. They've got Narvaez in this group, and the harder they make it, the better it is. Let's not forget, with, is it 5k's to go? They drop down to the finish, so with 6.9k's to go, so very shortly these guys are going to drop down very quickly.
Let's hope this guy doesn't get in the way. That's a big rig of a full susser to be, well, yeah, a little manual alongside them as well. Hopefully, going to avoid all the... Yeah, there we go, thankfully. Right, as you were, I saw Quentin Paché have a go just now as well, the Frenchman, for Groupama Réfléchi. Haven't seen too much of him so far. What would you say, 67, 60 riders? 50, 60 riders, maybe more?
Yeah,
well, could be many more.
Reduced.
Yes, exactly as you predicted, Adam Blythe. Well, let's see if this is the actual group that contests the finish. As it is, though, we will see. Looks like George Bennett back on the front again.
Yeah.
Coming down here.
Connor Swift just behind him.
Looks like Jacopo Mosca, the Italian, for Lidl Trek. Based on yesterday, I'm probably assuming that all of the Lidl Trek boys are in here. We know that Tim Teutenberg is in there. Definitely Juanpe Lopez and Patrick Conrad. Albert Philipson, we know, is there in the white jersey as well. Can they turn their numerical dominance yesterday, Lidl Trek, into a victory today? Let us see. I can see plenty of the Lidl colours in there, that's for sure.
fascinating sprint, this one.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's Sheffield back in the
very
fold.
organised.
Yeah. Narvaez freestyling it by himself, but that could be an ideal scenario for him. I think there'll be quite a battle to get Narvaez's wheel in here, depending on... Are there any other fast men in there that we haven't thought of? I know there's the likes of Corbin Strong and others, but of the bigger sprinters...
They're pretty much all here, apart from Welsford, by the looks of things. Narvaez has got one teammate just in front of him, and he's got a wealth of teammates in there still, so he's got that lead out. But yes, there is pretty much everyone, I'd say, apart from Welsford in this group. We've seen Teutenberg, Bettiol's still in there as well, Narvaez is still in there.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see how they get this organised. Mike Woods again, and George Bennett trying to keep the pace high, but to what end, I wonder? Corbin Strong, is it all Operation Corbin Strong now for them, I guess?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Just try and ride at a pace. I think what George Bennett's doing here is riding at a pace so as fast as he can for as long as he can, just to stop the attacks coming close to the finish, to give Corbin the best possible outcome. There's a tight turn.
Yeah. Yes, very tight turn that. Breathe in, everyone. I'm guessing you'll have come round that, Adam, when you did this finish yourself.
Yeah, I was in Group 8 with them, no, Jez.
There we go.
Steady away.
Yeah, down to nearly one long line now. You're right. George Bennett is going to wring himself out here until the legs drop off. What's Mike Woods got? Mike Woods was looking a little bit ropey earlier on the climb, actually. I thought he looked like he was suffering, but he's ready to play his part too. Jacopo Mosca likewise for Lidl Trek. It's a big old group. Plenty of Ineos Grenadiers jerseys up there as well. Are we going to see some sort of late action? Maybe, see if they can make good on the obvious sprinting speed that Ben Swift had on the first stage.
I think Swift is dropped.
Oh, is he? No, there we go.
Yeah,
That's the end of that one then. Connor Swift is there, sitting just off the back wheel of Moscow alongside the Italian champion, Alberto Bettiol. Oh, yeah, a good Bettiol sprint is when he's in the right position as well. He's not a bad bet for a top 5 or so here, maybe. And what's up with Jay Vine then? Is he now turning to working for... no, is he now turning to working for Narvaez or just staying up and out of trouble?
Both.
Yep.
Staying up out of trouble. 3K will coming into play in 200 metres, so probably just trying to stay right up out the front. Out of danger, just in case there's any splits behind as well.
Absolutely. To explain that for people who maybe are new to watching cycling at this time of year in particular, the 3K rule, now we're at 3 kilometres to go, means that if a crash were to happen in this group, or you had a mechanical in this group, usually it comes down to crashes, that sort of thing, you would get the same time as the group that you're in right now as well. That was...
Brian Cockard in there as well from Cofidis.
Cockard, right. Another name we need to be looking out for. Javier Romo will just try and survive now to the finish and not get into any kind of trouble. Doesn't need any of that. I'm not sure that isn't Ada Schelling going again on the left-hand side as well. Our breakaway riders had a little bit in reserve.
I think that's
Lawrence Pithy.
Is it Pithy?
Pithy was the Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe rider who was dropping around a little bit.
Matt Walls as well, I think, is there. There's a lot of fast men within this group still.
And the third of those Ineos Grenadiers riders is Lucas Hamilton. Just looking back, it is Lucas Hamilton looking round to see where Sam Watson is. Sam Watson in place. So Ineos Grenadiers trying to lead out the young Brit. Sam Watson at 23 years of age. Showed good form in the Villawood Classic on Saturday by taking 5th place, but he's not quite got it together yet in this race. He rides with the number 77 on his back, and the Grenadiers at the moment looking like they've got him in good position. Looks like Lewis Haskey back on the front again.
Yeah, you've got Kwiato bringing Sheffield up there. Fight the lead out that Ineos doing here. They've got it all racked up. 1.7 Ks to go. If you look at that little bubble, you've got a collection of sprinters back there. You've got Narvaez, you've got Brennan. Teutenberg a bit further back. Is that Bauhaus?
Ben Swift is on the back of that Ineos train, by the way. I think Ben Swift is there, you know. I imagine that. No?
No, definitely not. There's Narvaez coming up on the left-hand side there. Phil Bauhaus is in there from Bahrain as well. Oof, that's a tight squeeze with a big curb.
Yeah. Right, hold on to your hats. We're nearly at the Flamme Rouge in the final kilometre here. This is quick already, and a lot of it is thanks at the moment to Ineos Grenadiers, who are keeping it really tight on the inside. Look out for Sam Watson. He's at the back of that. Yes, he is. He is just getting bulked up the inside of the others on the right as well. This is going to be a very fast run-in as well. Narvaez himself losing some places there, getting bashed around a little bit into the sweeping right hand, and now we start to open up for the line. And Ineos Grenadiers have got the perfect position here, but Sam Watson himself, I think, is just getting knocked off the back of those wheels. I think it is actually Lewis Askey moving up again.
That was...
Askey has got... No, I think that's Askey in the dark blue, just coming off the back wheel. Yes, it is. Askey on the left-hand side. And I think Lawrence Pithy is alongside him as well. Here we go. Bauhaus. Yes, Brian Coquard was there. Coquard's open for the line. He took a win here, of course, in Wollonga Township. Can he do it again? Narvaez up the inside. Bauhaus is there too. Phil Bauhaus was there the whole time. Can he do it? I think Bauhaus is going to get this. Oh, my goodness me. Brian Coquard on the inside raises a hand. But I tell you what, we're going to need to see that. Did I not say, Adam? I wonder whether Phil Bauhaus is still there. And out of...